Now that you've overcome that feeling of defeat, it's time to stack up them wins. I'm talking about put them on top of one another. You feel me? You in the building stages, right? Well, let's build them wins on top of wins on top of wins. Small wins. I'm talking tall wins. I'm talking all wins. Put them all together, compile them, and you are a winner, and you know that now, right? Overcame that feeling of defeat. Realize the winners aren't against you. They aren't bragging. They ain't trying to make you look bad and feel small. They just an inspiration, and they just somebody who's also overcome that feeling of defeat and made it from a bunch of L's, possibly, more than likely, right, to the win. And now you have welcomed and introduced yourself to the winning side. Welcome. It's okay. We've been waiting on you. You feel me? Once upon a time, I was waiting on me. You feel me? Wins, stack them up fast too. Get them and see them. Actually celebrate them. You feel me? If you got a good friend, a good community to go to where you can celebrate wins, nobody mad that you bragging and whatnot. Nobody mad that you celebrating and you excited and you like, look, congratulations, me. I'm like, you right, congratulations, you. Yeah. It's your time to win. It's your time to shine. If you ready, say ready down below. It is that time. I love to see it. You now know that you can win as well, right? So some things you can do to actually start to pile up wins, right? Especially like I said, you in them building stages. I love the reply. It was, you know, I was considering those folks that might be in their building stage, right? Online, no real presence yet, been consistent, right? It's still quiet where they at, huh? Would you believe that I literally was that? So when I read that, I'm like, yo, so what do you think? Is it possible that somebody thinks this happens overnight for everybody? Like when you say consistent, right? I do want to give you some things to do because I do have a couple thoughts on that. Literal things that you can do right now. Should I just get right into that? What? We don't need all the extra, huh? I like to give you all the full, but listen, literally what I did and what I think is a great thing to do, I still do it to this day. I create small challenges for myself and I celebrate every time I accomplish it and I put myself out there with it, right? I would let everybody know, hey, I'm going on live every day. Every day for the year, right? But let's start small, right? Even if you just want to get you, like I said, some small wins, just so you can start to tally them up and feel the winergy, right? I'm going live for the next 5 days straight, at least 15 minutes every day. And the thing about it is you're going to do that. And once you do it, you realize, oh, I do what I say I'm going to do. Maybe you don't have the habit yet. You could build that up. I do what I say I'm going to do, right? And once you do it, oh my, you feel like you the one. And especially if you share it with others and let them know the journey that you want and bring others along the journey. And now you got some accountability, some eyes on you, and maybe they celebrating you because they'll look at it like bigger. Like people look at things that I do bigger than how I look at it and how I view it sometimes because I'm just so in it. I'm just so committed to it. I just do it. And when I hear the celebrations and I hear the congratulations, I'm like, you're right. Thank you. I mean, you know what? Gratitude. You feel me? Now I'm more pumped up. Now I got another 10 years in me. You feel me? And speaking of them years, I do want to double back on this whole idea of being consistent and it being quiet because it was like that for me for so long. I know now we have 1 million followers on TikTok, 50,000 on YouTube, 100,000 on Instagram. It wasn't like that for a long time, family. A long time. Welcome to the channel, by the way. I am LOL. This is my second channel where we go in on mindset and elaborate on perspectives and try to uplift and encourage the collective. You feel me? Because everybody deserves to rise. If you desire it, you deserve it. Everybody deserves to live their life. The life, the one you scroll at and look at every day. You like, man, that'd be nice. Yeah, that's life. Let it be. Okay. I appreciate you for being here. Let me know down below. I like to go in on questions too that inspire me and get me thinking and the wheels turning. What's the solution? We got it. It's all in the mind. We know that much, right? We at least know that much. If you're on the mindset channel, I can assume. The thing about consistency, For a long time, it does not look like anything is happening, and then boom, right? Can I tell you a story? I got a couple stories, but there's this one that came from this book I read called The Slight Edge. I highly suggest it if you're on this journey. It gives you the perspective of compound interest. That's my big takeaway from the book. Compound interest is real. Believe in it. Know that it's actually happening even when you don't see it on the surface, right? So they give you this story where I think it's the Chinese bamboo tree. Don't quote me on it, but you have to plant the seed, water it, nurture it for like 5 years before it even breaks through the ground, right? And then once it breaks through the ground, it grows to like 90 feet in a short amount of days, maybe 30 days or something like that. Don't quote me on all the numbers. I just know we get the point of the story. That's what stuck with me, the story, all the numbers. I was just like wowed by it. Like compound interest, I get it. It's the idea, right? You had to nurture something, put into it. You didn't see on the surface what was happening, but what you know for sure, we all learned this back in science. Beneath the ground, beneath the surface, foundation is being created. Roots are growing deep into the ground, and it's being prepared for everything that's about to evolve on top. So know when you feel like you being consistent for a long time, and long time is relative, family, because I didn't see light for like the first 5 to 8 years. People be like, man, I've been consistent for a month. I will never forget somebody came in my live and was like, yo, bro, I've been doing it for a week, bro. I don't know, man. I felt disrespected by how much work I didn't put in for the years. I'm like, do you really think it's that easy to do? Huh? I get it. Cool. I'm not mad at you. But have some perspective on this thing. It's going to take some time. Sometimes we're not good enough yet. We developing, our skill getting better. Our character is building. Our endurance is building. You know, you always sharpening the skills. So if you're not stopping, if you're being consistent, you at least know you're getting better. You're working on yourself, right? And over that time, compound interest kicks in because nobody can overlook work that got put in. It's very obvious when somebody has done something for a long time. You stand out because most people not doing it for a long time, right? Your ability to do it, my ability to just hit record on the camera, I've been doing this now years. If you just start on this, don't try to compare yourself to me over a decade later, right? Don't get mad. Oh man, I'm messing up. Yo, I used to do so many takes and so many tries, but I knew I had a different will in me. It was just, I was willing to do it until I got it. I'm almost like obsessive over things. Like, I'm doing it. And I got this belief in me that it's possible. So it doesn't allow me to give up on myself in a lot of situations when a lot of people would be like, all right, man, I tried it 3 times. I tried it 5 times. Oh, I tried it for a year. Even a year is respectable, but it's still in the grand scheme of things. When you in this and you do this, you know a year really is not that long. That's the start. It's a good job. Congratulations. Keep going. I'm at the point I'm over a decade and I'm like, I feel like I'm just getting started. I'm so excited. I'm so invested in it. Right? So if you feel like you've been doing it for a long time and it's quiet, nobody's clapping, nobody's paying attention, that's when you're building. That's when you're becoming that person. Hindsight, I know that now. I was doing it. I was wishing people was commenting more, helping out, sharing, at least like it. Even if you're going to be quiet. But I wasn't even getting that. It was crickets from friends, family, everybody. Right? Algorithms wasn't popping like they are now. You're able to just like, your audience finds you. It's magical. As long as you're good enough, genuine enough, and show up enough. Right? But I was like, man, what do I have to do? I didn't know that me doing that all those years was building up my ability to be consistent. Now it's not too many people that will keep up with me in my space, right? Because I just have this habit of being consistent, showing up without needing some type of reward every time. Most people need a reward, you know, that I get it, that positive reinforcement, but you got to kind of create that for yourself, right? Create that positive reinforcement for yourself. Create little wins in your mind, right? Like I said, go live. Let's just say 3 days. Oh, I'm going to do 3 days. And then do it and go, wow, I do it. I did it. It's done. What's my next thing I'm going to do? It's a constant journey. You're not stopping. You don't get stagnated. We're not just chilling. You're on a mission. A real mission that most people never never accomplish. And so, no, it's not going to be easy. Know that. And also, no, it's not. You know what I mean? Like, know that, but also, no, it's not. And it's okay. You one of them ones. That's why when you get through it, it's going to be so much more fulfilling because you know what it takes. You know what you did, right? You never actually lose until you quit. If you never quit, it's always on. You're always figuring it out more and more. You're learning more ways not to do it. But you can always get to it. It's quiet for a long time. But what happens is the compound interest, the tree is growing. What is it? What I say? The Chinese bamboo tree. It is here now. It ain't all, you know what I mean? It ain't go to the full 90 feet yet. Even we getting there, okay? But it's still growing. And that's beautiful to be able to acknowledge that. Like, wow, I can see it. I can see it actually kicked in. I can see where these skills were developed over time. And now I'm able to do certain things with ease. And I'm not so attached to an outcome and that bringing me down. And I know the feeling, literally still to this day, I had this realization like, I'm motivated again in a certain thing. And it's exciting me. And I'm like, I could just create that feeling all the time with whatever I want to do. You know what I mean? I don't have to wait for some external thing to make me feel like it's worth it and I'm going to keep going and then I'm excited about it and I can see the benefit, you know? It's just a lifestyle. It's a lifestyle. Make it your lifestyle. Make your journey, your mission, your lifestyle. You're not stressed about it. You're not worried about what's not happening because you're so grateful for what you get to do every day, how you get to show up, right? Switch up the why. Why are you doing it? Why are you doing it? Are you doing it for the recognition? Right? And if that's the case, I promise you, you will get it. You stick at it long enough, you will get it. You want them views, you want them followers, you will get it. It all clicked for me when TikTok popped. My ability to be consistent, take ideas, implement them fast. I don't wait. I don't think about it for a week. Implementation, action, and loving it as well. So many different ideas, even when I got on TikTok, didn't work at the beginning. I still wasn't as motivated, but I promise you when that first one hit, it was like, oh, wait, 10,000 followers overnight? Oh, the dopamines was hitting. And it also confirmed what I knew was possible, you know? But I will say, you got this. I know that for sure. You made it this far. Let me know, hey, I made it this far. You one of them ones. You willing to stick it through. And that's why you're going to get to the residuals. You feel me? They're going to get to you. They need more like you. They've been waiting for you to show up. I'm excited to see it. I'm excited to hear your evolution story. How it finally popped off. Yeah, comment right here and then come back and let me know. This is your reference spot, your reference point. The day you knew you was going to be all that you ever wanted to be. Absolutely. Even when it feel like it's not happening, you know it's actually happening on a deeper level. You know that. You actually just, you know that, and it keeps you going because you just know what's happening even removed from what you're actually seeing. Use that inner eye. These eyes, sometimes they don't tell the truth. I know it sounds crazy, but it's so true. It's so true. If you know, you know. Absolutely. But stay motivated. Stay tapped in. Now that you have overcome that feeling of defeat, now you can surround yourself with more winners. And then you can be excited for their wins. And then watch how excited we get for you to win. I promise you, even a hater, I'm still going to be excited for you. It's amazing. I'm like, wow. I see you winning. I know that feel good. I feel good just thinking how good you might feel. Man, I know my wins I know I got way more wins on the way. You feel me? First of all, I got my Zoom call on Wednesday. Y'all already know. Tap in if you haven't tapped in yet. Link in the description, okay? Melevator Fam University, Abundance Academy. We on. We talking about wins. We celebrating wins. We manifesting wins together, collectively. You know two's better than one. Yeah. I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm excited to see you win more. I'm excited to see you push through, persevere, get all that you ever desired. I'm so happy that you're actually gonna stick with it and make it happen. You're not waiting for somebody to come save you and make it happen for you. You actually are sticking and have that effort, that drive, that why, that reason, that purpose. Oh, there it is. That's the word. That purpose. Moving your purpose. Help somebody today by showing up and not giving up. Right? Come on now. And if you still want to go ahead and tap in with overcoming defeat, you like, I don't know. Maybe it's just one of them days. I was feeling a little defeated today. Maybe this message got it, but if not, there's another one going to pop up over here, overcoming that feeling of defeat. I want you to tap in with it. You already know where there's a will. There's a way. Say it with me. Ayy.